When you bring in people who have a little bit of history, they actually bring something to the table immediately. You kind of know where you are. In our first episode back this year, we had Dolph Lundgren. When you're trying to do an episode where you need to establish a bad guy very quickly, nobody does it as well as Dolph.
I must break you.
And we had Armand Assante.
Armand Assante is so committed to what he's doing. It's like watching a real actor versus Josh Gomez.
What?
We had Stone Cold Steve Austin and Nicole Richie.
Batista, the wrestler.
Olivia Munn.
Eric Roberts.
Isaiah Mustafa. Stacy Keibler.
Morgan Fairchild.
And then we had Summer Glau, along with Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton, of course, has been just wonderful.
And the fact that I got to work so closely with her was top-notch in my book.
It's like she was, someone that people definitely know, and that we know that she can be scary, and so that when we were building a character that had to be kind of menacing, Linda could do that very quickly.
Well, I mean, I think it's funny that all these years later, people count on me to do what I've always done, like with no thought to the fact that, the years are passing by.
And then we had Timothy come on to the show.
My name is Alexei Volkov. Josh Schwartz and Chris Fedak, they were wonderful and they welcomed me. Everybody welcomed me. It was, really warm. I believe you were looking for me.
Well, Timothy Dalton's just been a pleasure. He's just a true gentleman.
Timothy Dalton. My husband's gonna kill me. We both have a major crush on Timothy Dalton in my household.
Working with Timothy Dalton when he's doing charades. I mean, it's James Bond doing charades in my living room. It was hysterical.
I don't think any of us ever thought of him as, comedy waiting to happen.
I thought this show was anarchic in a way. It wasn't following the ordinary TV rules. It wasn't always playing safe. It was funny and original.
We're trying to come up with a scary character who can be scary and funny. Timothy has done that just in spades. He's just been awesome.
Got a dead body on the floor. Phyllis, clean up.
I've had it. This stops here and now. Now, who are you, Greta? What do you know?
How can I explain the Gretas?
I think the Gretas was just to give all of our fanboys a little thrill. I think they hit the nail on the head by saying, let's throw some hot chicks in there,
Well, it started off as a mistake. What we wanted to do was we thought it'd be great to introduce a new character into the Buy More by the name of Greta. And she would be a recurring character. And the problem was that we had an option to go after Olivia Munn, to bring her in as the Greta, but she was on another television show, so we could only get her for one episode.
Oh, my.
Welcome to the Buy More.
She was wonderful as a spy, posing as a Buy More nerd herder in our first episode back. And then for our second episode, we had the option of going after Isaiah Mustafa. And we thought, well, he'd be fantastic as well, but let's just keep him as Greta.
Is it strange that all of the new employees have been named Greta?
So the character that we were building kept on getting replaced each week by the actor who was available to do the part. So by episode 3, we had Stacy Keibler, and then by episode 8, we had Summer Glau. And then on the second half of the season, we thought, well, we should actually build a story here. So we actually designed a whole story about what the Greta Project was. We knew we wanted to do something with the Intercept. We knew we wanted to have something where, there was a project going on where other agents were getting the Intercept put into their heads. So the Greta Project and that Intercept project kind of fused together. But it would start off as one character and turned into many.
Everybody got excited to see who the next Greta was going to be. It was just a fun storyline.
Bullseye. Oh, 25 feet. I can do better.
In season 4, what didn't happen to Ellie, right? Ellie had a baby, which certainly led to her looking into her family's history more, I think. And Ellie's mom came back, Linda Hamilton. Some of my more memorable scenes this year were working with her.
I'm sorry you have to see me like this, but I wanted to see you, just you and me.
I have a big scene with her when her and I first talk, sort of, after all those years of not seeing one another. I just want to know what happened. I want to know the truth.
Because nobody knew, including me, for the first many episodes, whether she was, for good or for evil. I wish that telling you that I did this all for you and Chuck made a difference, but I know it doesn't.
I loved working with Linda in that scene.
I hope to continue in that vein next year. Please.